This is a Porsche 914 owned by SHMEE150, aka Tim. I'll leave his link down in the description below to his YouTube channel. Do check him out. It's got all types of content from hypercars, supercars, and classic cars as well. So, this is his first classic car, the Porsche 914. We are doing a full restoration on this car. In the previous episode, we continued on this sill down here. We've got all this sill welded in. We've got the 4 layers of sill, which is actually in this corner, so that's all sorted. Off camera, we have actually been doing work on this car as well, so we've done a lot in this trough. We've done the other sill side as well, on the inner and the outer. We've also done this front section here. My uncles have been smashing out the content on that, so that's all sorted. So in this episode, we're going to continue on this car. We're hopefully going to get some work done on that back section where, well, basically this, but on the other side, and see what's going on there. And yeah, we're just going to go full ham on this car to try and get it done ASAP. So let's crack on, I guess. Yeah. Right, joking aside, this car is literally just getting worse and worse. Every time I turn my head, it just gets worse. I mean, I've cut this situation out here, which was a Bodge job in its own, because obviously you can see the original panel here, and they've just stuck this panel on top, and then just covered it with filler. But with that aside, you've got all of this inside here. Now, there's this here, which I assume is a strengthener, which goes from this structural part of the car to the sort of outer arch, and it stops it from, you know, wobbling about. Now, that wasn't even there, so, you know, that needs to be there. That adds structure to the car. This really is a financial disaster. I think what I need to do is I'm going to replicate this big panel first, and then get the shape of that, get that all sorted, and then I can start on this inner section. I need to grind all this off and remake this, and then make it meet this outer section here. Right, so made this panel. It's all nice and protected on the inside. This will get like stone chip or, you know, the under seal once it's welded in, and obviously once everything's ground down, then we can get from the underside, we can get all the cavity wax in here and all the stone chip and everything. So that nicely lays on there. So yeah, just like that somewhere. So that's done. Now I need to do this corrugated situation that's in here. So that's like the strengthener that comes from this inner shell to this that I've just made that goes on here. So that's all protected. So I'm going to get a sheet of paper. I can then obviously trace this out, get it all good on a sheet of paper, transfer it to some sheet steel, and then bend these sections up and get everything sorted. Yeah. So made this panel. Now, you may have seen that I tried it on this bench first to get this edge. Now, this is very good for getting a nice clean edge. And you can use these clamps as well. But the only thing is, the clamps were too big to put on this little tiny surface here. So I had to resort to using the vise to actually get this bent over. Now, it's ready to weld in, so we'll get it welded in, and we'll hopefully get that big panel on. Right, now that that side's done, Michael Richard is going to jump onto this side. This absolute catastrophe of fillerness. I mean, we completely filled the entire shop with filler from grinding this down. It just kept sinking and kept sinking in. I mean, you can... I think I did pull-ups off of this in one episode. But anyway, he's marked up where he's going to cut. It's the same situation on this side where we've got a bad panel that's lapped in here. So we're going to cut just beyond that panel. We're going to maintain these two edges here and then see exactly what's behind there. Probably more rust, but yeah. Right, let's crack on. Right, as suspected, more rust. There's actually a hole in this side as well, so this is slightly worse. But we do have this kind of, yeah, we'll just take this off. We don't really need this. Yeah, anyway. So, apart from that, we've also got this big chod in here as well, which was also in that other side. So we can take this big piece of sealant out. There may be more rust in there as well. I can probably guarantee it, to be honest. So we're going to repair all this now. We need to do this inner section first as well, tidy it all up, and then repair this, just like I did on the other side. And then, yeah, financial disaster. Right, my Uncle Richard's done a fantastic job of this. Not as good as my side, but anyway, it's still good. This is the old section, and that's the new section. Looks absolutely nice and majestic and everything. Needs a bit of filler in just to sweeten it up, but that's good. Job's a good one. So now my Uncle Richard's going to jump on this back section and start getting those holes filled that are on that back because it looks a bit messy. Yeah. Well, that's all we've got time for in this video, guys. Thanks for watching. We're one step closer to getting this car back on the road. We managed to get these two side sections done and that back as well. Catch us in the next video where we're going to do something else that I've not actually thought about yet. But anyway, make sure you smash that like button, that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next episode.